Michael Mead talks about a very interesting idea, and that is that everyone is born with a daemon inside of them that needs to come out. That daemon is a kind of genius, not the kind of genius that we usually imagine in intellect or some kind of special talent, but it's a very individual energy that each person is born with that they need to express. And if they don't do it, if they repress it, or if they accept the rules of their society that says they are forbidden to do it, it turns into a demon and it can destroy your life. I grew up with an older brother who was a natural musician and artist. um, my father was very much against that for some reason and criticized him unrelentingly. And I don't know if my brother was suicidal or what, but he died at age 25 in a freak accident. And I decided at that time, no matter what kind of criticism I received from my father or anyone else, I was going to be an artist. Now, I did have some ability to do that, and I painted and sculpted for 50 years, and I produced some decent work. I think the the daemon, if I can actually identify what it is in me, has more to do with language, more to do with ideas and writing. I did write all those years, but privately. I never even considered publishing. I wrote my thoughts. I read a lot. And um, in my 70s, I suddenly had the inability to paint. It was a financial thing. And at the same time, it was kind of strange. I would wake up in the middle of the night, around 2 or 3 in the morning, and I could not go to sleep until I got up and wrote. And I would just write what was streaming through my mind. And once it was written down, it was solidified in a definite form, and it would stop transmuting into one form after another in my mind. It would become a solid creation. So um, I actually was writing in the middle of the night just to kind of shut my mind down so I could sleep. But it wasn't very long that I started publishing. Um, that um, it just seemed to me that that voice that had always been active with me but never really wanted to come out in the world um, needed to suddenly become visible, and other people needed to read it. And so I did it. I was a little hesitant at first. It seemed a little more personal than showing my paintings. Um, I do think I was affected by my father's criticism and the fact that he had very definite opinions about what was art and what was not art, and whatever I was doing was not it. Um, so I had made a decision quite young that I would paint, I would work, but if the world didn't want to see it, well, okay, I don't care. I'll just keep working. And over the years, I got more and more willing to let other people see my work. Um, and then it all came crashing down as a result of a financial debacle. But writing was cheap, easy to do. It's easy, actually. The the market has come to the point where anyone can get published. Um, so here I am. I've written 6 books, and um, I have a daily piece that I write and post on Medium and Substack. And I I guess this kind of follows Michael Mead's idea that if you've got some kind of energy in you that needs to be developed and come out in the world, you really need to follow through on it. And I never stopped writing. I wrote every day, but nobody ever saw it. Actually, showing it to the world was a big step for me. And I had to kind of tell myself, okay, nobody likes it. Well, too bad. I'm going to do it anyway. But in the end, some people do like it. Some people get something out of it. Michael Mead's idea is, yes, you do it for yourself. It's a very personal energy, and you're the only being in existence that has it. But you're also doing it for the world. The world needs to hear from this part of you. And we all have that. We all have something in us that we need to give to the world. We don't just live for ourselves. We don't just live um, to make a living or to have some kind of personal um, profile in the world or personal satisfaction, even if it's a creative satisfaction. We actually have to contribute to the general spiritual welfare of the world by putting only what we can put into the world. We have something unique, each of us, and to refrain from offering it to the world deprives the world, and it also is an injury to ourselves, uh, 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 to our deep self that really needs to express itself and be real in the world. We're not here just to be successful in the social order. We're actually here to express something creative, beautiful, and spiritually nurturing for the world.